What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Paul Goes Outdoors. This is your buddy Paul. And today we are fishing in the rain. And we are gonna get wet. It's cold, it's about 50 degrees, and it ain't getting much warmer. And this is what I love. A little bit of wet fishing. Starting out with the spook bait over here on the shallow side of the rocks. And let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll get on a top water bite. That would be exciting. Because fall is upon us. So go up shallow for a little bit. If the pattern from last week holds true, we'll try to get over to the other side, get them in some of them shallows over there. Throwing one of my favorite reels. Back on got the dial out, but it is now stringed with fluorocarbon, and so this is like, I really suck at throwing fluorocarbon for whatever reason. Man, there goes something huge out through there. Ooh, wake in the water. Well, I figure with this big old spook bait, it's bigger than nothing at this point. But you never know. Weather said we should have about an 8-mile-an-hour wind for a little bit, but it's gonna get rougher as the day goes by, so we'll just have to see what happens. Doesn't feel too bad right now as far as the wind. Still got a little bit of pretty good castability. Let's see how it goes. We have been raining for several hours. So believe it or not, I can tell that the water level is already up a little bit. Well, the lake has been crazy low. Where's Sportsman's Lake, by the way? You haven't figured it out. In Coleman, Alabama. So, there we are. All right. Of course, I wouldn't really be able to tell with this lure, but it don't feel like it's crazy cold right now. Anyway, bring y'all back. All right, we've come around the corner of the wall over here on the back side of the lake from the front. I also considered that the back side, but over there, that's the side I normally fish to. But so far, nothing. All right, we made it all the way over here to this point on the lake, which is on the far side of the lake. You see the wall over there. That's where I've been fishing. Fished over here the last time I was here. Did pretty well on that point over there. But I caught my first fish on this point over here. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. It's almost 10 o'clock. So who knows? Alright. Let's see what happens over here. Alright, we're over here at the Polar Point. See if we can get on a fish. Hey, there's big fish in the little ditch. Oh, the fish come out of the water. There he is. There he is. Come here, buddy. Come here, you little buddy. Here's my little buddy. There's my little buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hang on there, buddy. Let me get you. Oh, you just barely hooked. You just barely was hooked. But we got you. Why's my phone so wet? All right. He's a little cool. He's not so hot. Not as warm as they was the other day. All right, get back to it, buddy. Thank you. All right, finally, we got one. All right, let me check this thing out and bring you back. All right, guys, that's it. I might try to fish this sometime this evening. Now we are back at Sportsman's Lake for the evening fish. The water level is a little bit higher than it's been, and so I'm gonna give this far corner up here next to the bridge and everything a shot and see if anything's happening. All right, let's try the old electric shad from Crush City. Move down a little bit. So that's where we are. There he is. There he is. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here, buddy. Looky there. Looky there. Look at that guy. That didn't take long at all. Where'd I put my phone? Looky there. Boop. Awesome. Hang on. Yeah. My hands, you don't feel that cold. Thank you for playing. Alright, want to check it out? Bring y'all back. Alright, it's raining. Raining, yeah. Made it down here to Sid Rock number 2. Just hanging out for a little bit. Had a really late lunch that was really big. It was actually more like a late breakfast because that's what my wife had made. So I'm really full. So I'm really not in a walking mood. But sometimes that's what you gotta do to get on the fish. Alright, we came over here to the back side of the lake on the back wall, rock wall, and we're gonna throw towards that wall. We're kind of like almost in the corner, but a little bit back, and with the wind blowing into that direction over there, I think that's where the bait fish are gonna be, and that's where the bass are gonna be, and whatever else. There it is. Oh no. Oh man. No, 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 no. Come here, dude. I know that was not grass, dude. That was pulling against me. Dang it. Try again. I'm not sure about that. Well, them birds out there are telling me something. There's bait fish at the top of the water over there. They are hunting them too. Electric shad might be ripping. Dadgummit, Paul. Give him a minute. Dadgummit. Too excited. Too excited. Yeah, he was pulling it off the hook. Dang it, Paul. May not get too many more opportunities like that. Nope. Oh wait, yep. Yep. Bluegill. My goodness, Mr. Bluegill. My goodness. Right in the face. Alright, hang on there, Mr. Bluegill. I'll get you loose in just a second. Call it flipping around. Alright. Look, you're free. Open up. Get a picture for Instagram. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, man. Hands are so slimy. You know why you got slimy hands? Catching fish. Boom. Alright. This is a good sized bluegill. Look at them colors. Can you guys see them colors? All the purples and whatnot. Let me get him in here close. He's got some crazy colors. Crazy colors. Love it. I love bluegills. Go back. Get bigger. Alright. Bring y'all back. There it is. There he is. There he is. Ooh. There he is. Ooh, this is a nice one. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Man. You bit me. Thank you. Yeah. That's a nice one. That's a good one in here. That's a real good one. Yes. 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 Yeah. This dude right here, I bet he's a little over a pound. And that ain't just YouTube BS. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Good one. I mean, look at him. Look at him. All right, buddy. Thank you for playing. Get back to it. Yes, I did a little weird dance. Bring y'all back. All right, everybody. That's it. Yes, I got my hood up and everything, because it's still raining. But I love fishing and stuff like this. It's just, I don't know. I like wintertime fishing too. It's just, it gets way colder and sometimes it makes it harder to deal with. But hey, overall we had a pretty decent day. Pretty decent day. Let's put the camera over here so you can see my face. Had a pretty decent day. One really nice bass from in here, which if I'd have had my scales, I'd have weighed him. A nice bluegill. I mean, pretty decent. And then a little bitty dinky bass. But hey, he wasn't that bad, because you can tell they're getting bigger. They're feeding up. That's what it is. Fall is on us. They're feeding up. So that's good. Sometimes it's hard to find the pattern. Sometimes it's not. Like the other day. Today, not so much. But anyway, it's fall fishing. That's fishing. Anytime. Anyway, if you guys like this content, make sure you hit that like button. You can leave me a comment, but most of all, make sure you subscribe. And remember to pray for this world. And remember, keep getting after it.